Now we will start unit 5. Okay, ma? So unit 5 is nothing but a linear time invariant discrete time systems. Okay, what third unit will be the analysis of continuous time system. So continuous time system analyze பண்றதுக்கு you will use three main topics. என்னென்ன பார்த்தோம்? Solution of differential equation. Next convolution integral பார்த்தோமா? At last you will saw block diagram representation. So in discrete time system also you have same problems, same model problem. First one will be the solution of differential equation using Z transform. Okay. So next will be convolution sum. And last topic will be the block diagram representation. At last we have recursive system and non-recursive system. Okay, these are the topics you have to study in 5th unit. So solution of differential. Okay, solution of differential equation will be அதில் எப்படி போட்டோமோ third unitல என்ன method use பண்ணமோ same method only here also you have to use. Okay வா, but there you are using Laplace transform. Here you have to use Z transform. Okay வா, அது மட்டும் தான் difference ரெண்டுத்துக்கும். Okay வா, start பண்ணலாமா solution differential equation.
Yes, ma'am.
fourth unit clear தானே எல்லாருக்கும்? ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்கா fourth unitல?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay pa. So first we will see solution of differential equation. So first problem, take down the problem. Find the impulse response and step response. Next week உனக்கு model exam இருக்கு தெரியும்ல?
Yes, ma'am.
So உனக்கு வந்து SS வந்து third exam இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? So Tuesday ல இருந்து model exam, third exam will be the SS. ஓகேவா?
Okay, ma'am.
எத்தனை யூனிட் மேம்?
Full unit தான்டா.
ஓகே மேம்.
Fine. So first problem, find the impulse response and step response. Okay. So take down the question. Y of n minus 3 by 4 y of n minus 1 plus 1 by 8 y of n minus 2 will be equal to x of n. Okay, this is the formula. For this you have to find out the impulse response and step response. What is mean by response? Response na enadhu?
Output, ma'am.
Yeah, output. So output means you have to find out here y of n da find out பண்ணனும். ஓகேவா? If they mention particularly, if they mention impulse response na, that time what is your input? Impulse response na input என்னன்னு எடுத்துக்கணும்?
1.
Del of t 1.
Del of n. ஓகேவா? இனிமேல் 4th unit 5th unit ஃபுல்லாவே n வச்சு தான் இருக்கும், t வராது. ஓகே?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
third unitல மட்டும்தான், செகண்ட் third unit மட்டும்தான் t வச்சு ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ணிருப்போம். அதே மெத்தட் தான் இங்கேயும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவோம். பட் சிக்னல் எல்லாமே with respective of n இருக்கும், because this is a discrete time signal. ஓகேவா? So impulse signalனா del of n யூஸ் பண்ணணும். இதுவே step responseனா what is your input?
U of n, ma'am.
U of n. Okay, clear? So now we will start the problem. Okay, so this is the question. First you should take Z transform on both the sides. Okay, so if you're taking for y of n, if you're taking Z transform means it will become y of z. Okay, y of z minus 3 divided by 4. Here y of n minus 1, right? So you have to write z inverse of y of z. Okay, va? If any initial condition is there, na, you have to write y of minus 1. Okay, then plus 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Here you have y of n minus 2. Inge n minus 1 irundhathu. So z inverse edutha. Z power minus 1. Here you have y of n minus 2. So you should take z power minus 2 y of z. And if you have any initial condition, you have to write like this. Here plus. Okay. Plus z inverse of y of minus 1 plus y of minus 2. Okay. So z power minus 2 of y of z plus z inverse of y of minus 1 plus y of minus 2 will be equal to x of z. Okay. Like this you have to expand. Okay. So y of n minus 1 in the z inverse and start pannom. After that you have to write y of small y of minus 1. Then if you are applying z transform for this, it will become here y of n minus 2. So it will become z power minus 2 y of z plus initial condition. Idala initial condition. Okay. Z power minus 1 y of minus 1 plus y of minus 2. Okay. So what is the next step? Next step, you have to check for initial condition. If any initial condition is there, now you have to apply the value for that point. Here you don't have any initial condition in the question. So y of minus 1 will be equal to y of minus 2 be equal to both will be 0. Okay. Next, first I am going to find out the impulse response. So impulse response find out pannona, you should consider your x of n will be equal to del of n. Okay. For del of n, what is your z transform? X of z enna varum? If you take z transform for del of n, del of n க்கு z transform எடுத்தா என்ன வரும்? டெல்லுக்கு எப்பவுமே டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன் எடுத்தா என்ன வரும்னு சொன்ன இம்பல்ஸ் சிக்னலுக்கு?
1.
Yeah. So if you're taking z transform, it will become 1. Okay. Then substitute all the values, all your initial condition and your x of z value. Okay, va? So this is your x of z. So from the given equation, first apply all the initial conditions. Y of z minus 3 divided by 4 into z inverse of y of z. Here y1 of value will be 0. So no need to worry about this. Plus 1 by 8 z power minus 2 y of z. Y1 of y of minus 1 will be 0 and y of minus 2 also 0. So this two term will get neglected. You have only this term will be equal to x of z. Next, you should take the common term outside. What is the common term here? Y of z. So it will become 1 minus 3 by 4 z inverse plus 1 by 8 z power minus 2 will be equal to x of z. Then y of z divided by x of z will be equal to 1 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 z inverse plus 1 by 8 into z power minus 2. You know your x of z value, x of z will be 1. So substitute that value here. You will get y of z will be equal to 1 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 z inverse plus 1 by 8 z power minus 2. Okay, va? So after find outing this, what is the next step? அங்க என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Third unit la y of z find out பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் what is your ultimate aim? You have to find out your y of n. Okay. So இங்க y of z find out பண்ணிட்டோம். Next என்ன பண்ணணும்? You should take the you should take partial fraction. Okay. So partial fraction எடுக்கணும்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்? All terms should be in the form of z. So now you have to change all your z inverse to z. What is the higher term here? Higher term என்னதுங்க? What is the higher term? Z power minus 2. So you have to multiply by Z square in numerator and denominator. Okay. Multiply your Z square. So multiply Z square in numerator and denominator. You will get y of Z will be equal to Z square divided by Z square minus 3 by 4 Z plus 1 by 8 Z square. So next what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take 1Z from here. So I'm going to write like this. Okay, y of Z divided by Z equal to Z divided by, you have to find out the root for this. What is the root for this? 1 by 8 divided, if you multiply you will get 1 by 8, and if you add you will get 3 by minus 3 by 4. So root will be 1 by 2, 1 by 4. If you multiply you will get 1 by 8. So minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, if you multiply you will get plus 1 by 8. If you add you will get minus 3 by 4. So substitute that root. So you will get Z minus 1 by 2 into Z minus 1 by 4. Next you have to write the partial fraction. A divided by Z minus 1 by 2 plus B divided by Z minus 1 by 4. Okay, for this you have to find out your A value and B value. Normal LCM also you can take. Okay. Find out your A value and B value and tell me the answer. So first I am going to assume the Z value as Z equal to 1 by 2. So A will be equal to, by residue method also you can find out your A value and B value. So residue method enna pannuvom? Z equal to 1 by 2 nirunda, you should take Z minus 1 by 2. So A value எழுதிட்டு residue of Z minus 1 by 2 into this X value. Z divided by Z minus 1 by 2 into Z minus 1 by 4, having the pole value Z equal to 1 by 2. This and this will get cancelled. Next you have to substitute the value. 1 divided by 2 divided by 1 minus 2 by 1 by 4. If you're comfortable in LCM method, you can solve that method also. Otherwise, use this method. Okay. So then if you solve, you will get 2. Okay. A value will be equal to 2. So same way, find out the B value. Z equal to 1 by 4. B will be equal to, so residue of this will be Z minus 1 by 4 into Z divided by Z minus 1 by 2 into Z minus 1 by 4. So this and this will get cancelled, having the pole value of Z equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 will be equal to 2. Will be equal to minus 1. Okay. So B will be equal to minus 1. So if you solve, we will get minus 1. Then substitute in this expression. Substitute in the expression A and B value. Y of Z divided by Z will be equal to 2 divided by Z minus 1 by 2. So next B value will be minus 1. So minus of 1 divided by Z minus 1 by 4. Now take this Z to the numerator. Always if you want to take inverse, your numerator should also a Z value. So only we are taking Z this side. Okay va? So அதனால தான் ஒரு Z எடுத்து first வந்து இந்த சைடு வச்சுக்கிட்டோம். ஏன்னா at last you have to take inverse Z transform. Inverse Z transform எடுக்கும்போது numeratorல கண்டிப்பா Z value இருக்கணும். Z value இருந்தா மட்டும் தான் உன்னால inverse எடுக்க முடியும். இப்போ இந்த Z இந்த பக்கம் எடுத்துக்கோ. So it will become y of Z will be equal to 2 into Z divided by Z minus 1 divided by 2 minus Z divided by Z minus 1 by 4. So next for this you have to take the inverse Z transform. If you're taking inverse Z transform for this, what is the answer? என்னமா வரும்? For y of Z, what is the inverse? It will become y of n will be equal to, Here you have one constant value. Write that constant value as it is. Then z divided by z minus 1 by 2 என்ன வரும்? Z divided by z minus a என்ன value? If you're taking inverse for this. If you're taking inverse for this, it will become a power n into u of n. Z divided by z plus a na minus of a power n into u of n. Then tell me the answer for this. Here you have z divided by z minus 1 by 2. Z divided by z minus 1 by 2 னு இருக்கு. அப்ப என்ன வரும்? 1 by 2 whole power n into u of n minus 1 divided by 4 whole power n into u of n. So this is your impulse response. Okay. Up to this clear? Clear my impulse response? Clear on கேட்டேன். So next you have to find out the step response. So step response, you have to consider your input as x of n. X of n will be equal to u of n. For u of n, if you're taking Laplace transform, Z transform means what is the answer? A power n into u of n. If you're taking Z transform means it will become Z divided by Z minus A. Okay, here you have only u of n. So in front you have 1. You have to assume the constant value will be 1. If no other value is there, that will be 1. So Z transform will be Z divided by Z minus 1. Okay. So x of z will be equal to z divided by z minus 1. Okay, same way you have to proceed the formula. You have to apply z transform and you will get a equation like this. Okay, wow. So y of z, from this I am taking this y of z divided by x of z. Y of z divided by x of z will be equal to 1 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 z inverse of plus 1 by 8 z power minus 2. Okay, then you have to substitute here x of z here. So x of z already it is in the form of z. So first change this into z. So z க்கு இத change பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? You have to multiply your numerator and denominator by z square. Then you will get z square divided by z square minus 3 by 4 z plus 1 by 8. Okay, so next you should take this z x to the opposite side. Y of z will be equal to x of z into z square divided by z square minus 3 by 4 z plus 1 by 8. What is your x of z value? X of z value will be z divided by z minus 1 into z square divided by z square minus 3 by 4. So minus 3 by 4 z plus 1 divided by 8. Okay, this will be nothing but your y of z. Okay, what is your next step? You should take your z to the opposite side. So y of z divided by z will be equal to z square divided by z minus 1. Then for this you have to find out the root. You know the root. Z minus 2 into z minus 4. Okay, here you have here 3 terms. A divided by z minus 1 plus b divided by z minus 1 by 2 plus c divided by z minus 1 by 4. So same thing you have to do. Whatever you did before, you have to do the same thing. Okay, first I want to find out a value. So to find out a value, I am going to consider z equal to 1. So z equal to 1 means you will get z square divided you have to apply the residue. What is the residue for this? Z equal to 1, you will get a residue of z minus 1 to z minus 1, z minus 1 by 2 into z minus 1 by 4. Z minus 1 and z minus 1 will get cancelled, and having the pole value z equal to 1. So substitute wherever you have z, substitute 1. 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay, what is the value? What is the a value? A value will become 8 divided by 3. So a will be equal to 8 divided by 3. So same way, find out b. To find out b, I am going to consider z equal to 1 by 2. So b will be equal to residue of this will be z minus 1 by 2 into this value. Z square divided by z minus 1 into z minus 1 by 2 into z minus 1 by 4, having the pole value is z equal to 1 by 2. This and this will get cancelled. You have to substitute the b value. B will be equal to 1 divided by 2 the whole square divided by 1 by 2 minus 1, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. And your b value will be equal to minus 2. If you simplify, you will get minus 2. Okay. Then same way, find out the c value. So to find out c value, I am going to consider the pole value as z equal to minus 4. So c will be equal to residue of this will be z minus 1 by 4 into z square divided by z minus 1 into z minus 1 by 2 into z minus 1 by 4. This and this will get cancelled. Then you will get having the pole value z equal to 1 by 4. So substitute the 1 by 4 wherever you have z, substitute 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 whole square divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. So if you solve, you will get 1 divided by 3. So C value will be equal to 1 divided by 3. So substitute here A value, B value and C value in this expression. What is a value? A will be y of z divided by z will be equal to 8 divided by 3 into z minus 1. Then minus 2 divided by z minus 1 by 2 is 2. Okay. Then plus 1 divided by 3 into z minus 1 by 4. Okay, then take this z to the opposite side. Y of z will be equal to 8 z divided by 3 into z minus 1 minus 2 into z divided by z minus 1 by 2 plus z divided by 3 into z minus 1 by 4. Okay. Next, you should take the inverse z transform. If you're taking inverse z transform, it will become y of z will become y of n. Then constant, write that constant term as it is. A divided by 3. Here you have z divided by z minus 1. Here minus 1 is there. So if you're taking inverse Laplace transform, it will become 1 power n into u of n minus 2. Here you have minus 1 by 2. So it will become plus 1 by 2 whole power n into u of n plus 1 divided by 3 into 1 by 4 whole power n into u of n. This is your step response. Okay. Up to this clear? Impulse response, step response, purinjada?